Look at this, our lovely home. And we're actually in the middle of selling it at the moment. It's going free. So this lovely house you see right here, which you see a few of our videos on, will be gone pretty soon. So, goodbye house. Hello, Blaine here, Plastering For Beginners, and today we're talking about cutting plasterboard. We're going to go into a few things. Basically, we're going to talk about cutting plasterboard fast, but the core of this video is finding out how to cut around electric back boxes. These can be tricky sometimes, and it's often tough to know the best way to go around it. So we're going to show you a few tricks and getting that bang on. This actually comes from our paid plastering course called the Plasterers Blueprint. You can only get to this via the welcome course, which is at the link below. But for more information, wait for the end of this video. You won't be able to buy it anywhere else. But basically, we're going back to the basics of cutting plasterboard. I'm sure a lot of you know this anyway, but we're going back for the people who are just starting out. And basically, I just thought I'd throw a video out because there's not much on YouTube on the subject. So this is one back to basic skills, but it's worth watching because there's a few tricks in there, a few tips and tricks. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. We've got one, it's called a surf form, or it's called a rasp. People call it all sorts of stuff actually, but that's what we need to grind down the plasterboard once we cut it to give it a nice smooth edge. We've got this. This is basically what we use to cut out for plug sockets. This is basically what you need to cut the jab saw. This is called a jab saw, sorry, and this is what we need to do the cuts when the Stanley knife won't do the job. Leading nicely onto this. This is a Stanley knife here. Retractable blade. Make sure you've got a new blade in. It just makes the job so much easier. We'll need a tape measure, obviously, to measure the board's distances. So the first thing we want to do is I've got the plasterboard here. It's 12.5mm thick, and as we mentioned before, we went into different types of board you can use for the job. But what we're going to do is measure the height of the board and cut it accordingly. So then take your tape measure, run it off your packer. Measure it to the ceiling, and I've got 2260. So I work in millimetres, but for anyone who doesn't, that's 226 centimetres. So what I do is mark it. Go across, mark one side. The opposite side. Using the derby, or straight feather edge, sorry. I'm going to offer it onto the lines. The lines are prescribed there. Try and do it so I'm not in the way of the camera. Offer it up, pushing tight. You want to score along your feather edge. And the best way to get this piece off, you literally snap the plasterboard. So where you've cut it, then from behind, cut the back. There we go, nice clean cut. So this is where the surf form comes into business. We've just cut this board here. As you can see, it's got a few jagged edges. So, you know, nothing too nice there. You pull it back, and you take it, and you surf the edges down. See? A bit further up. it just cleans up that edge, and as you can see now, it's a nice crisp edge compared to what it was before. Makes life easier, especially when you're putting up to other boards. This is a great tool to have, especially when you're plasterboarding. It's the one. So as you can see, we've cut the board for this opening, but you might notice that there's some back boxes on the wall. This is obviously where your light switches will be, and there's a plug socket. So what we need to do is obviously we need to cut out to allow for these. So the first thing is put your cables in. Make sure it's all dead, obviously. Check with your electrician what's happened. Don't just play with cables, but I know these are all safe. Wrap it safely inside the back box. Same with this. And we want it to be firmly inside. And there is a reason for that, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay. And so I'll show you a quick way of cutting out for them now. A little trick. I'm going to quickly mark where the first one is. And quickly again for that one. What you want to do is offer the board up to its position. Make sure it fits. And yeah, we're doing okay. And then here, from the front, where the back box is, so I'll mark this one as well. So then, when you turn it around, and what you'll see is you'll notice grooves where the back box has created a bit of a markings where I've hit it. So what you do is mark it with your pencil. Got your rough measure in there, and then we're going to use this, which is called the jab saw. And basically, we're going to cut out for the opening. So I'm trying to get the best way for the camera. That. That. You've got your hole exactly where you needed it, and that's ready to go. If you follow the same pattern for the bottom where we've allowed for that, then you should have perfect openings for both sides. Now I've seen one way of doing it, the other way is a good old fashioned way where you measure it out. So literally measuring up from the packers, measure that side, 275, same there, and then we measure the same distance from your door liner, that's 260, so mark it on, put it onto the board, and then do the same and cut it out. Okay, as you can see I've offered it up and it fits nicely around the back boxes there. It's done a good job. If you do have a back box at hand, when you are measuring it up, just simply place it to your top measurements and draw around it. That'll just save a lot of aggro in between. And as you can see, there's a bit of a gap next to the door liner here. That doesn't matter so much because you're going to have architraves. If you can get it tight, that's okay, but I've got a few wedges here where the carpenter's left it for his door liner, so that's not a big problem. Because when we're skimming, it's all going to be arced up anyway. We interrupt your vision for a very important announcement. If you like our training videos on YouTube, you will love our welcome course. We'll show you how to get the perfect finish in plastering, we'll show you how to mix it, we'll show you which tools to use and show you which trowels you need to buy. We know you're looking and we know that you're searching for the right thing to use and at the right time. But welcome to our welcome course, Plastering Beginners. We'll show you how to get this plastered wall flat from stage 1. So, if you're interested in taking your plastering to the next level and you're sick of looking for answers, sign up to our welcome course using the link below. Click there, enter your email address, and we'll send you free information daily on how you can become a better plasterer. Stop getting inconsistent results, start getting the right results starting today.